Hey, welcome to Speed and Shine. If you've ever wondered about owning a classic car, this is the episode to watch. I'm here with Chris Hoexum with Grand Rapids Auto Gallery.
How you doing?
Good, you?
Nice to meet you, Mike.
Nice to meet you. It is great to be here, and wow, you have just a cornucopia of awesome rides in here.
We do. We're super excited about it. We've been in business for a little over 11 years. We've got 4 locations, 3 in Michigan and 1 down in Indianapolis. So we get a crazy amount of cars in on consignment. That's definitely our specialty. And we get everything from pre-war stuff all the way up to a brand new Mercedes or Porsche or a Lexus. So it's always fun. We never know exactly what's going to show up any given day, but it's always fun to be part of it.
Yeah, when I was looking online, just doing a little research last night, it looks like you have from fire trucks to Ferraris.
That's very true.
And that's awesome. And I have some experience working with you. A couple years ago, I was helping a car collector who had purchased some cars through Barrett-Jackson auction. It wasn't a very good experience for him. He had a lot of work done in the cars, and he decided to make a change. And we did some research, and you were highly recommended, and we called you, and you made it really easy. You came and picked up the vehicles, you got them prepared, and they sold really quickly.
Yeah, that's our specialty. We like to say we're kind of one-stop shop for people that just don't want to mess with selling their car. The classic car business is so exciting, and the best part about it from our customers is the hunt. People love to find the car. They love to search out, color options, setup that they're looking for, and that's the exciting part. And then obviously owning it is really exciting. But then when it comes time to either trade up or move on to something different, a lot of people struggle with that. Either the emotional attachment they don't want to deal with, or just the fact they just don't have the confidence to sell their car and get top dollar for it. And that's what our specialty is. We can get our clients a premium for their vehicle over and above what they would get, selling it for themselves on any other given channel. And we take 100+ photos, we take videos of the vehicle, and we market it on 50+ high traffic websites. Our own website right now is getting close to 1 million+ views each month, and gets a tremendous amount of traffic. We've got over 20,000 people that follow us on a weekly newsletter. So we've established ourselves as one of the best spots to bring your car to sell it.
Yeah, and it shows. When someone wants to, let's start with selling vehicles. So when someone wants to sell it, they reach out to you, and how does the process work?
Yeah, we've got a very simple process. We can do it all online with the client, remotely, or if they want to come in, which is ideal. At the time, we have a consignment agreement that we fill out, getting some background information from the car. Some people know a lot about their vehicle, or some people, like your buddy, bought it at Barrett-Jackson and it looked cool at the time and had a couple beers in me. It sounded great. Let's buy this. So we get a little mixed avenue of information from our clients, but we try to get as much information. We do an inspection on the vehicle, and then we get a $295 fee up front to market your car for 120 days. And from there, what we do is take, again, the 100+ photos. We take several videos of the vehicle. We test drive the vehicle and then market it on all the websites. And I've got dedicated salespeople. Currently, we have 8 salespeople through our 4 locations. That's their only job, is to sell your car. So they're not worrying about anything else other than selling your car. They follow up with leads 24/7, and we've been very successful with placing cars. We placed 1,200 cars last year, and we're knocking on about 14,000 cars since being in business.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Yeah. The salespeople that I worked with selling my buddy's cars, they were awesome. They really worked to get the best price they could. Right? They made it seem really easy.
Correct.
So if someone wants to purchase a car, how does that usually start? Do they look at it online, and then where do they go from there?
Yeah, about 92% of our cars are sold online, sight unseen. Obviously with the technology of today's business and the wonderful internet, we have the ability to get that information out to clients, again, through our pictures, through our marketing process of the car. And then they would reach out to our specific store where the car is located, and we're happy to answer any questions. We offer third-party inspections, which we always highly recommend, just so that the client that's buying the car knows exactly what they're getting. We do our best to present the car in every aspect that we can. We're full disclosure too. We don't take different photos on a real high dollar car and lesser photos of a marginal car. We take the exact same pictures on every single car, no matter the price point, so that client knows exactly what they're getting. They can see the underneath of the car, they can see the car driving down the road, they can see the headliner, they can see the pedal on the gas, they can see everything that they want to see. And then if they want to come in and inspect it themselves, they are more than welcome. We're open to the public 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, and also by appointment. So we try to make that as easy and convenient for our clients as well. And again, we're here to get the customer the right car. We want to sell cars, obviously, but we want to make sure our clients getting the car that they really want, and not just seeing something that looks cool, but then realizing it's not going to really fit in my garage, or that's not going to work for our lifestyle. And that's one thing that we do offer that no one else in the industry offers, is a buyback guarantee. So you've got a time frame by the time the car gets delivered. If it doesn't fit in your garage, your wife doesn't like it, or you just don't like the color of it, you can give us a call back and we'll buy it back from you, no questions asked.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yes.
Because sometimes wives aren't happy with what we purchase, right?
And we get both, the wife or the husband. We're like, what did you just do? But that's the fun part of business, is that working either specifically with one client or their family buys car, and it's a fun experience. We're selling a want, not a need. So instead of the minivan or the Suburban or the pickup truck that you have to get back and forth to work or use for your job, we're selling something that someone's always wanted to have in their life, and they've either saved up for the past 5-6 years and finally can afford it, or they just stumble across something that they had when they were in high school or their buddy did, and brings back the memories, and they got to have it. So it's a fun experience, and it's kind of like Christmas every day here.
Yeah, I bet. It's easy to do when you have this many cars, different type of cars in here. Do you get people who contact you looking for a specific vehicle?
We do. We feel like our website is very easy to work with. You can search for a specific car, or if you got a price point that you want to bear in mind, we can do that. But yeah, we get a lot of people that are just browsing our site every day to see what's new and fresh and what we just got in. So that's kind of fun. We always have people looking for a specific car, and we have a newsletter that they can be part of. And when the car pops up on our website, they would be notified on that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's such a better experience than, like you said, going to an auction, you see it come across, you can look at it a little bit before. I've been to a couple different auctions, and you just really can't check the car out like you could here. I mean, if I was interested in purchasing a car, you could probably put it on the hoist, you could do all kinds of things to make sure I can check it out.
That's the nice thing, and like I said, the third-party inspectors is very convenient. We've got a list of people that we've done business with, but anyone's welcome to bring in their own inspector. We've had people bring their brother in, we've had people bring in their local mechanic. They can have free reign to the car, they can take it for a test drive, and get comfortable with it, so they know what they're getting involved with.
What's the most unusual vehicle that you've sold?
Oh man, we've had some really cool imports, from Land Rover, that we've had some really crazy stuff. We've had some really highly modified resto mods that have come across that have been up in the $250,000 range. But the favorite car that we always say is the one that just sold.
Yeah, of course. Is there a car that sold the fastest?
We've had lots of cars that they get here and they're here for a couple hours, and someone walks by, again, that we're open to the public, people can browse around and be like, oh my gosh, this is exactly what I want. So before it even hits our website or before we even take pictures of it.
You even get it clean, it's gone.
Yep.
Wow.
Wow.
Anything else you want to share about what you do here?
Yeah, I mean, we're, like I said, a full-service consignment shop. Like I said, we got a store here in Grand Rapids, Traverse City, Detroit, and over in Indianapolis. And we range anywhere from, in our Grand Rapids store is definitely our headquarters. We have at any given time 350 plus cars here in inventory. And then our other stores are very comparable. Traverse City is a little bit of a boutique center. It's about 50 cars, give or take. But our Detroit store and Indianapolis are slowly creeping up on our store here in Grand Rapids, so that's been fun. And again, we're just always looking for the fun car to sell. But we're also not limited to just the best and the most expensive. We love the everyday cars, the bread and butters type stuff. That's the market that most people can afford. And if you could give me a whole warehouse full of $25,000 to $35,000 cars, we love that, just because they appeal to so many different people, as opposed to the Ferraris and the Bentleys and the vintage vehicles that are in the $80,000 to $100,000 range. They're fun to look at and they're beautiful cars, don't get me wrong, but the market definitely is in that sweet spot.
And that makes sense. Most people who are looking for a classic car are looking for something that looks great, but can be driven, and they don't have to worry so much about it. They don't want most people don't want a $100,000 car. They just want that sweet spot you're talking about in reliable, so they can get in, make sure they can go to the ice cream store with the grandkids or whatever. So
yeah, and that's the fun part, is that we get people that want every different thing. And like I said, something that they grew up with as a high schooler to they got married in, to something that they find fun to pile in the grandkids and go down to get ice cream or go to the beach and just have a fun day.
Yeah, and I think when I checked last night, I think your lowest price car was around the $6,000 range, and I even saw a Pinto for $9,000. I was looking for the Pinto. I haven't found it yet.
It's back there.
But yeah, it's been a while since I've seen a Pinto, so that's cool. But you got trucks, you got vans, you got everything.
We do, and we like to say we always got a big selection and a wide range of clients that are looking for that type of stuff. So it's fun to see that, and like I said, the everyday cars are exciting to sell because they just relate to so many people and have that fun attraction to them.
Mm-hmm. So if you're looking for a classic car, this is the place to come. Grand Rapids Auto Gallery. You can check them out on, what's your website?
Yeah, it's grautogallery.com. Obviously all the social medias, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter we follow, but we're always looking for better ways to get our name out there, so feel free to reach out to us. We're here 9 to 5, Monday through Friday.